Welcome everyone, Leaf Farm Guy here with another new mod for Thursday, March the 17th. It's the mini biogas plant by Disturbed Simulations, 2.98 megabytes to download. And well, yes, it is a biogas plant. 14 slots on console. Now, this one's a bit of an interesting one because it's not your standard biogas type plant. For one, it's quite small. And it does take some interesting items, shall we say. So the now, so let's have a look at it where you. So it's going to be in productions and factories, and not there. We're going to be over here at the end, and there you are. The mini BGA, $55,000 only, which is pretty cheap. You can put it anywhere you want, compared to, say, the $435,000. Excuse me. Sorry. Yes. What does it take? So if we look here, yes, quite a few items. Of course, silage, slurry, manure, sugar beet, cut, also sugar beets, potatoes, and yes, straw. So these are so sorry. My apologies. Yes, so silage 75,000, slurry and manure. Those all take the 75,000 along with the straw, but then sugar beets and sugar beet cut and potatoes will only take 36,000. Now, the production recipe is different for a few of these. The silage is going to be, looks like it's pretty good. 840 will give you. So another description. It says, sorry, I was going to do the description. It says outputs, electricity and methane, which are automatically sold, and the digestate is stored. So you could have it storing or selling as well. But the other two are just an automatic sale, and we're going to try to track that anyways. We're going to turn these all on, though, and go forward in time and see what happens with the full allotment of product. Now, slurry, 200 units of slurry will give you basically money and 60 units of digestate. Still, the silage looks pretty good, at least for digestate, and for, well, the numbers are all over the place. It's silage, yeah. It's going to be a little difficult to really say which one's the best. Slurry and manure are the same for output. Cut sugar beet is looks like the same. It just is lower. It's 100. So cycles per month. This is where it's going to be. It's going to produce how much it's going to produce. It's going to produce silage at a faster rate than these others because there's 2,400 cycles per month, but it's 200 per cycle, right? That's how I understand it. So the sugar beets, both cut and non-cut, and potatoes are all going to produce at the same rate at that recipe. And then you have straw, which is going to produce at a pretty high rate, 840 units per cycle. But the payout isn't all that great, not compared to silage. Silage is going to give you much more than straw. Okay, having said that, I love it that it takes straw. Now, as a side note, there are ways to convert straw into silage, and that would make putting silage is a much more lucrative prospect than putting straw in. Now, if you don't want to go through that process, now we have silage factories that turn straw into silage. I have a system where they use the leftover bunker system to turn it into chaff and then put it into a fermenting silo and make silage, or you could just bypass all that. You're going to take a bit of a hit, but you can just dump straw in here too. But the straw, as you say, this is a small 75,000 liters is not a lot of straw. It is a small BGA. So, having said all of that, we are going to go in here, turn these all on, and then we're going to see where our levels are at, if anything's left after a month. So just 1 month, and we're going to see how much digestate we end up with, and where our levels, and we should be able to take a look at our finances and payments. Anyways, we should be able to biogas income, plant income. We're already at 36,000. Oh no, this was from past. So we'll go ahead a month. The biogas plant income should show up there, and we'll see what our income will be. Okay, we'll see you in 1 month. Well, just milliseconds for you, but 1 month. Okay. So interesting development here. 1 month has went ahead, and it has run out of silage. So it looks like the amount of silage it holds, it'll run out before the month is up. Now, we still have slurry, manure, sugar beet, potatoes, but the straw. So those are the ones, the silage and the straw, as you can see, were the 840 per cycle. So those have run out. All these others were either 100 or 200. We have a little bit left. So that just gives you an idea there of how fast this stuff gets produced. So you're probably better off running either a 2 or 3 day month if you're going to be using this to any extent with silage or straw for sure. With the slurry, manure, sugar beet, or potatoes, you'll be fine. The one day months. As you can see, the digestate, we only got 100,000 liters. So I'm going to see if I can fill up that to see how much it'll hold, but it's looking like it probably holds about 1 million liters in my guesstimation here. But we'll see if we can try to we can try to see what the maximum there is. As for finances, it's kind of tough because it kind of added, because we were in August, it added August to September. So it's a little bit, I'm going to see if I'm going to take, because the number popped up and I thought I could see it better in here. But I am going to refill it, and we're going to see what the maximum capacity for the digestate is. So it's going to take a while for me, but for you, it'll be just a fraction of a moment. Okay, we're back. Hopefully you stayed to this part, because there's some important information at the end of this video that I'm going to show you. So, capacities. Now, as you can see, it's about halfway. So as I guessed, it's going to be 1 million liters of storing capacity, which is well beyond anything you probably were going to have stored, because you run out of product real quick. And this took several months to get even this far with a little trick that I'm going to show you. Now, first of all, it says bales. It will take bales. So the only bales that it really would take, because there's only, sugar beets and potatoes don't come in bales. Straw and silage are the 2 bales that this will take. Now, so as you can see, the straw disappeared. Now, the reason the silage didn't disappear is because I'm already, maximum capacity for silage. But that's okay. You know why? Because once you turn it on, and it starts using up the silage, as I will do now. There we go. Turn that on. We'll turn the straw back on. Now, notice, see the bale-owned silage? It's going down because it's taking it from there slowly as the silage reduces in the plant. It's taking it from this bale. Notice that. So even though the biogas plant is full, you can stack your bales in the loading area, and you can increase the capacity of your biogas plant in this way with bales. However, that's not the only way you can increase the capacity of your biogas plant. And this doesn't just work with this. This will work with any biogas plant or any factory for that matter that takes product that you put in, and if it takes product like bales. But I figured this out with the biogas plant a while ago. But anyways, I have a trailer full of silage. This is the 250,000 liter. So if I back up to it, oh, okay. There's a silage bale there, so it's taking it from there. Let's move that silage bale out of the way first, because I need to show you something. Because what I found out is the silage and the straw get eaten up much faster than you'd probably have to set it to, I don't know, 5-day months, 6-day months, something like that, because I'll show you. Let's back this up. Now, see the trigger pops up even though it's nearly full. Now watch what happens when I unload. So it's unloading, right? But it's not unloading. It's unloading extremely slowly because the biogas plant is using up product. That's how fast it's using it up. So what that means now is this acts as a reservoir for the biogas plant. See the biogas plant 74,999. The straw's going down, but as the plant's using up the silage, it's taking it from the trailer, and it's kind of perpetually dumping in at an extremely slow rate, but it still is. Now, what you have done is you have increased the capacity of your biogas plant by 250,000 liters, essentially. And as a matter of fact, you can, as many trucks as you can back up to and get that trigger to pop up is how much you can, increase the capacity of said biogas plant or any factory for that matter. So, there you have it. Now, I'm going to show you. Well, I'll just tell you. So if you go ahead 1 month, this trailer will empty, and there will be about 30,000 liters left in there. So the biogas plant. So there's 75 to. So near it's going to consume very close to 300,000 liters of silage per month. So if you want to you can do the math there. So it would be nice if the capacity was increased because it eats up the product way faster than the capacities that it holds. Just saying that. Just saying. But anyways, I have gone on too long. But anyways, that is the mini biogas plant by Disturbed Simulations, 2.98 megabytes to download, and 14 slots. I'm Lily Farm Guy, and remember, it's just a game. So till next time, bye for now.